Hi, Scorpio. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Zipporah the Lux Angel, and today I am back with another tarot card reading. Scorpio, please remember that these readings are timeless, general, and for entertainment purposes only. That means only listen to what directly applies to your personal situation. Leave the rest for someone else. And by all means, please contact licensed professionals and or the proper authorities regarding any mental, medical, legal, or financial emergencies and or crises. That being said, let us begin. First things first, the handbag of the day is my beautiful Gucci Marmont small shoulder bag, and she will serve as the vision board inspiration for all the abundance manifestors out there. If you'd like to see me styling my luxury capsule collection, you can check out the series I have here on YouTube called Battle of the Bags. All right, Scorpio, let us begin. I'm going to start by choosing a deck for your reading, and the deck that I'm going to choose is the Modern Witch Tarot by Lisa Sturl. I am going to shuffle. If you don't want to stay through the shuffling, I'll have a timestamp listed in the description box for you below. Let's do this. Please and thank you, Spirit. Scorpio energy. Please and thank you, Spirit. Scorpio energies. Scorpio energies. Thank you, Spirit. Scorpio energies. Scorpio energies. Messages for Scorpio. 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 All right. Scorpio. Let's do it. What do we have for Scorpio? We're going to start off with the Page of Swords. Okay. Getting some information. Looks like somebody's telling us something. Maybe telling us something that we don't like or is annoying. We have a Six of Wands. Okay. Or somebody seeing you in this state of victory is annoying. Or somebody is getting information about you being victorious, and it is annoying them. Let's see here. We have a Page of Cups. And let's get the last card in this row. We have a Ten of Pentacles. What is this? Somebody is hearing that you won after all. They're hearing that you got some offer. This is almost like the energy where it's like, say people are broken up and people are happy that you broke up with someone, because if you would have been with that person, you would have been like with somebody who was well-to-do or with somebody who was very valuable or had money or something like that. And so they were happy y'all broke up. But now they're getting word that y'all like reconciled and like got back together, and they're very upset because that means you're going to be winning. That you're going to be with somebody who's taking care of you. There's something here like that. Yes. Let me see here. There could also be people just upset that like you went a different way but also ended up successful as them. We have a Two of Wands. Yeah, they could have like, somebody could have underestimated you or talked trash about you or just did not like you. But they're very upset that you still are like reaching the same pinnacles of success that they are, or like that you're still good. So it's like they basically can't dismiss you, you know, they can't. Yeah. And especially if they're hearing that like you did something, either you followed a path or got with somebody that made you wealthy and successful, and they're annoyed about that. Okay, what about it? We have an Eight of Swords. We have a Queen of Cups. These could have been people who tried to put stumbling blocks in your path, and that's why they would even be caring about what is going on with you in the first place. We have an Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, so that's like the offer. It's like you still got it anyway. They had plans to kind of like leave you behind. This is the energy where if you had like schoolmates from the past or something like that, they thought that they were going to leave you behind, and once y'all left, you would become like washed up or a loser. But that's not happening. Instead, you're growing in more grace and keep getting better and better. And honestly, you're looking even more abundant than them. Okay. And they plan to like play you out. These would be frenemies, like people who like clicked up against you and like wanted to embarrass you, like, but you didn't know, you were blind to it with this Eight of Swords. So it was like you didn't know that you were even winning secret battles and competitions because they were trying to bring you down, trying to make you feel stupid, trying to just basically show their superiority over you. And they never could do that because somehow you always ended up better. So these are people who just didn't like your energy with this Page of Cups to the Queen of Cups. They didn't like your energy, but you stayed and maintained your beautiful heart and beautiful spirit, which is what they didn't like in the first place. And they weren't able to basically pull a carry on you, like embarrass you and then make you lose, your marbles, which is what they wanted to do, but they can't do that. Yeah, we have the Seven of Cups. All kinds of opportunities available to you. It's looking like you can do whatever it is that you want to do. While these people, it's like they're kind of narrow-minded and stuck. So like it's like the games that they were playing and that they thought they were going to win are outdated games that nobody needs to win, or it's not helpful for them to be winning anymore. It's like it's no point. We have a Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you just kept putting in the work into being what you thought was best or who you wanted to be, and therefore you're seeing success with it. It's like you can make whatever dreams you have real because you put in the actual work to do it as well. Yeah, we have the Four of Cups. They did not like your spirit or your energy. Like your kindness, how kind you were, how loving you were, affectionate you were, your relationship with Source, or just you feeling connected and at peace within yourself. They didn't like it. These are people who don't really have that within themselves. Well, they ignore spirit. So these are people who are materialistic with this 10 and Ace of Pentacles. Very materialistic. And that's why it's like they were measuring who was going to be the best or who would have the better outcomes and who would be winning. And it's like, you are definitely winning. You don't know if they're winning or not because you're not even paying attention to them. You're too busy thinking about you, and they're thinking about you too. Oh, we have a Two of Cups. Here comes that relationship I was talking about. Ooh, they're very upset. We get this sometimes in the collective where people are upset because you have harmonious or balanced connections or relationships that take you to another level. You have relationships that help you succeed. They edify you. They help you out in some way. Basically, you're not running around here with dusties. Whoever you partner with is able to help you in some way, and they're very, very jealous of that because they feel like that can only be a dream for them. Like they can only get regular degulars, if that makes sense, which there's nothing wrong with regular people. Like everybody is regular in the first place, but whatever. I'm not going to get into the whole altruistic spiel. But my point is, like, everybody has value, but they like feel like their life is more ordinary and yours is more upscale or wealthier or more affluent or whatnot. But they think that's because of your partnership, and it could be too. I'm sure I see you are in a very abundant partnership or will be or were or can be. But they don't realize that the very thing they despise about you, this beautiful heart, is a reason you have this Two of Cups. Okay, you have a Page of Cups, Queen of Cups. Of course, you can give and receive in a relationship, Two of Cups. But they reject this energy, this feminine, nurturing, at peace, contented energy. They reject that because they're constantly at war with other people, being in competition. So, but we have the Fool here. Okay, a new begin. Yes. Oh my gosh, they did try to stop you before. See, you were just young and vibrant. Some might say you were naive, but you have this very like uh optimistic energy is what I'm getting. You have a very optimistic energy. So you would be somebody who would be like, follow your dreams, guys. If you shoot for this, moon, even if you fail, you'll land among the stars. You're that type of glass half full type person. Whereas these people thought you were stupid for that. They didn't like that. They didn't like your hope, your faith. They just didn't like your positive energy. Let's see here. Hmm. I don't know. This is giving pick me energy on their part. It's like if these were coworkers, they would be trying to like look better to the boss, or like I said, they were trying to click up. There is a queen bee here though with this queen of wands. So there's like somebody they're trying to impress by either there's somebody they were trying to impress by picking on you, or they were just trying to assert dominance and be the queen bee by picking on you. So it's like to make themselves look superior, they would put you down. And they were utilizing your carefree and optimistic energy to like basically poke fun at you. But that don't matter because it's like that same heart, like I said, is what's got you in a partnership where somebody can elevate you and take care of you and make sure that you're good. And that's why they would have to be watching and mad about it. Yeah, everything that they mocked is what somebody else saw value in, and the whole reason why you're winning. So if they were wondering, they can get rid of that stank attitude, and maybe they can attract in something that's, a reflection. But if they were to get the reflection now, it will be disappointment and dissatisfaction because that's all that they are um, projecting outward. So yeah, they could not see your worth. No, they saw like they did not see your value. They didn't see the value in your good nature. That's what they didn't see. They were like, oh yeah, this person's good. Oh, it reminds me of that line that Rihanna says in that song where she's like, she may be the queen of hearts, but I'm gonna be the queen of your body parts. It's like they were like, oh, they didn't see the value in the heart. They saw the value in the body parts, aka the money. When we're talking about pentacles, because that's money and or the body parts. Okay, that's the pentacles. So it's like, and because they didn't see your money yet or you having anything, they thought they could just put you down. But now you have, we always have to say it on this channel, both in an empire also. You still maintained your good spirit and you also have the wealth. And it looks like they feel regular compared to you. They feel blue collar compared to your luxury, not even white collar, just leisure. And like, you don't even have to work. Because it's just like the opportunities that you get because of your good nature makes it so that you don't have to work as hard. Maybe they're seeing this and they're upset about it. And it's like they want to, but it's interesting because it's also inspiring them because they're looking for ways that they could one up you. Okay, so all this competition, they should be thanking you because it's making them better. Well, I mean, they're not pulling it off trying to compete with you, but at least they're trying to be better in some way. But they can't emulate you because they don't have your spirit. So look, we have freedom. Exactly. Remember I said this is leisure. You don't gotta work as hard. Okay. It says independence, not held down, freedom. All right, that's what you have. We have secrets. What about these secrets? Yeah, it says keeping to oneself. Exactly. See, these are people who they feel like they're hidden, like they're in the shadows. Like you're free to go off like this beautiful butterfly. Butterflies can be seen. They're out in the open. where something that's in secret, that's hidden. So they feel like you're shining, and they have to watch, of course. And it's annoying them, and they feel like they're hidden, like they're not getting any accolades or praise because their life is just more mundane. We have growth. Yeah, positive evolution. Yeah, exactly. That's what you did. You got better, and now they can't talk that ish. Talk now. The sun. Just the happiness is blossoming and growing in your life, Scorpio. And that is all that they can say on their tongue. They wanted to be able to say that you would be washed up, but all that they can say is, oh, did you see they've grown? Did you see they got this new? Did you see they got even more deals? Did you see they're doing this now? Did you see? Every time they look up, there's a new beginning for you with this Fool card. And they got a problem with it, but you keep manifesting new beginnings. It doesn't matter what they do. So it's like, this is the state of your enemies or whoever comes against you, Scorpio. Just know that all they can do is, it's like your enemies are being minimized and minimized and minimized, and you keep growing and evolving, and it's just, all they can do is see the opposite of what they want to happen happening. And again, they should just say thank you, because it inspires them to go and try to emulate you or to be better. They can't do it completely, but they should just be thankful that they have the ability to even try to be in your league at all, or whatever that means. Basically meaning they're bettering themselves in some way. But your love and healing and positivity, yes, it has grown. And I'm seeing here, like, if you're keeping your relationship secret and stuff like that, that's good, is giving it a chance to flourish, keep people out of your business, because again, these were people who are waiting for your relationship to fail, because they thought that gave you an unfair advantage. So if you haven't, be more mysterious about your relationship. Like, you be like Beyonce, like she don't be saying nothing, 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 nothing. I mean, they wait until years later, after the fact, to come out with some, oh yeah, during that time this was happening. And it's like, oh, we already knew that, or at least we surmised, and then, but they're never going to confirm it until years later or something. They show up with like a tattoo on their finger or something. Okay, that's what you need to do. You need to be just like that. Nobody needs knows. You know, they'll find out later. Let them find out later. So I don't know if these people are close to you. It seems like they're close enough to you to at least like get information. So acquaintances, and like I said, could be like past friends, but like basically nobody, they can't talk anything. You overcame the naysayers. You overcame everybody who said that you would be washed up or wouldn't amount to anything, and you overcame people who tried to plot. Okay? Tried to plot to make sure that you didn't overcome anything. And it's looking like what they're seeing is, oh, there's no way they can stop you, because even if you don't get it yourself, let's say somebody takes something from you, they ruin your ability to progress, somebody else comes in and helps you. So you will always be favored, because the universe is always sending you what you need, whether you get it yourself or whether somebody else comes in and helps you. There is nothing that they can do, and they will continue to feel like second best in this energy, but it's just their fault, because they need to focus on themselves and bettering themselves, rather than, the thief of joy is comparison. They need to stop comparing. We have vacation. This is what they're mad at. I keep saying it's looking like everything is easier for you. Like with the Fool is carefree. We got the sun, we got vacation. Look, vacation and health, so you can focus, okay? And we have intuition. Let me see here with this. Yeah, it says connection with source consciousness. That's this whole Page of Cups going to the Queen of Cups. Remember I said your spirit. This is what they envied. This is what they didn't see. You stay in contact with the divine, with the Most High, and that is why you're always going to have what you need, and you keep growing. That's what they don't realize. It looks like you're on vacation and in a sound body and mind and spirit, and nourishing yourself, eating good food, basically living well and being well maintained. So you have the ability to focus on building whatever it is that you want to build. And that's all they can see is good energy. And that's your justice and abundance. Okay, so Spirit said get excited, because that's only going to continue because your connection to source makes sure that that's happened, because you have maintained your good heart and haven't allowed it to get, you know, heavier than the feather, if you will. Whereas these people need to work on doing that themselves, because that's not what I see here for them. Let me see if there's anything else. Yeah, they're always going to be trying to emulate you and then just feeling disappointed about it because they don't have your energy. But they need to just be happy with the progress they've made. So if you're a cross watcher, please just be happy with the progress that you've made and enjoy your life and the life that you're creating. Please stop comparing, because it's not a competition. And, you know, let's not be mad for other people's joy. So what? If somebody comes in and helps the collective, that's good. Don't you want somebody to help you? And if you want that, then you can get a character that is more nurturing and loving rather than tearing other people down. Okay? But for our collective, yeah, keep your relationships hidden, keep your plans hidden. You don't need to announce it until it's already done and already ready to be launched. And just know that, you know, keep enjoying your life, Scorpio, because I just see good energy and you being able to enjoy what it is that you have created and it being very, very abundant. So you're winning right now, Scorpio. Keep enjoying that and don't even worry about these, you know, naysayers. But that's just the plot. That's just the the grand scheme of things that are going on in your energy right now. Just you being able to enjoy the fruits of your labor and looking like you live a life of leisure for some of you, or more, a majority of you, or at least your life being made easier, and through partnership of any kind, whether that's business or romantic, but in particular romantic. And just feel happy knowing that you didn't beat any odds. I don't know what odds might not have been in your favor, but you damn sure proved these people all wrong. And you weren't even trying. You were just living your life and naturally growing and evolving. And without you even knowing it, you crushed their little competitions that they had, um, with you and your energy and your spirit. And now, like I said, you have both in an empire also. So enjoy that, Scorpio. All right. That is a message that I have for you all today. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you got something beneficial from it. And I thank you for stopping by this reading. Please remember to like, share with someone who cares, save it to a playlist for future reference, and by all means, subscribe for more wonderful readings and luxurious eye candy such as this. And until next time, have a gorgeous day. Bye.